Today I'm going to be making 4 simple remedies that I like to keep on hand all the time, but especially during cold and flu season. These remedies are chock full of super healthy, all natural ingredients that will boost our immune system and keep us from getting sick. Keeping your immune system up and your body inflammation down is one of the best things that you can do to keep yourself and your family healthy. These concoctions are inexpensive, super easy to make, and can last you all winter long. First, I'm gonna head over to the grocery store to get a few ingredients, and then I'm gonna come home and I'll show you everything that I'm gonna be putting together, how I do it, what I use these remedies for, and I will link all of the recipes down in the description box below so you can make sure that you're able to make these yourself. The first thing I'm going to grab at the store is a lot of fresh garlic. We'll talk about how amazing garlic is in just a little bit. And then I'm also going to grab some lemons, limes, and oranges for vitamin C. Do get organic because we're going to be using the peels also. And then we're going to get several different types of fresh spices and herbs. And I will make sure that I've got everything listed really easily for you in the description box below. The first remedy we're going to make is Fire Cider, and you can screenshot this image if that will be easier for you. But Fire Cider is one of my family's staple immune boosting natural remedies. It is perfect to have on hand during the cold and flu season. Not only is it a great immunity booster and preventative, but Fire Cider also aids in digestion, reduces inflammation throughout the body, and works as an antiviral, antibacterial, and as a decongestant. The first thing that we're going to do is this jar that I have. You want to find a jar that has a tight lid on it, and also you are going to sterilize the jar by boiling it. We are going to ferment this Fire Cider, and we don't want any bad bacteria in there. So just boil this jar in hot water before you use it to kill anything that might be in there, and then make sure you wash your hands really well. So I've just added half of an onion, an entire lime with the peel, a lemon with the peel, and then also we're going to add an orange with the peel. These citrus fruits are going to add a lot of vitamin C to really help boost our immune system. The onion is full of antioxidants. It helps improve your digestion. It has anti-inflammatory properties, can keep certain cancers at bay, and just is loaded with nutrients and vitamin C as well. You can really use any type of onion. I just happen to have a red onion on hand. And you can totally put this stuff in there in whatever order you want to and make it look cute if you want, like I have, or you can also just throw it all in there. It doesn't really matter. The next thing we're going to add are going to be 2 jalapeno peppers, and the spicy peppers increases your circulation. It helps boost your metabolism and is also an immune support. The next thing we're going to add is 3 cloves of garlic. And garlic is pretty awesome stuff, and I'm going to explain a little bit more about how awesome garlic is in our next remedy, so stay tuned for that. Next, we're going to add some thyme, and thyme is really good for your respiratory health. It's really high in vitamin A, which is vital for maintaining healthy mucous membranes. Next up is rosemary, which is one of my personal favorites. I love the taste and smell of rosemary, but it's also a natural antibiotic. It's good at fighting mental fatigue. It promotes liver health. It helps treat inflammation and improves your digestion. I added 2 cinnamon sticks, which cinnamon again reduces inflammation and it can improve your gut health. Now this peppercorn is really important because it is going to really help your body absorb all of these nutrients that is going to be in this Fire Cider. Cloves are another immunity booster, and then they also help proper digestion and help you break down the nutrients in your foods. Turmeric is really important to help decrease inflammation in your body and can even help improve your mood. And then our second to last ingredient is cayenne pepper. And cayenne pepper is really going to help increase the circulation in your body. Now, if you don't have all of these ingredients, that's okay. They all benefit us in some way, but just individually, they're all beneficial. So just throw in as many of these ingredients as you can. Next, we're going to fill the jar up with apple cider vinegar. You don't want to fill it all the way up to the top. You still want to leave a little bit of room because we're going to let this ferment for 4 to 6 weeks. During that time, CO2 is going to build up in there, and every day you're going to want to go and pop the lid open just a little bit for just a second to burp the jar to release that CO2. So keep this in a cool, dark place for 4 to 6 weeks. At the end of that time, you're going to strain out all of the stuff that's in there and just keep the liquid. All you need is a tablespoon every day. Our next remedy is going to be fermented garlic and honey. This is super simple. All you need is some fresh garlic and raw honey. Now, this is where I'm going to tell you about all the amazing benefits of garlic. Garlic has been used as a natural medicine throughout history in all different types of cultures. Garlic can help your body detoxify from heavy metals. It can lower your blood pressure, lower your cholesterol, reduce your risk for dementia and Alzheimer's. Garlic has been found to have properties of being an antibacterial and an antiviral. And combining that with raw honey that is rich in antioxidants and is going to help fight off free radicals and prevent cell damage. This combination is a super immune booster. You must have raw honey because the raw honey has not been pasteurized, and it is what is going to allow the garlic to ferment. So you're going to fill the jar up, about 3/4 of the way with the garlic, and then the rest of the way with the honey, leaving just a little bit at the top for that CO2 build up. You're going to keep this in a cool, dark place for 4 to 6 weeks, burping the jar every day, just like you did with that fire cider. Because this is fermented, this can last on your shelf for months. You can take this by the spoonful, snack on the garlic whole, or use it as a marinade, dressing, or dip. Here is another super easy recipe. This does not need time to ferment, so it is perfect if you need a quick and affordable homemade cough syrup. This combination of honey, garlic, and onion has been used for generations to help with coughs, colds, and respiratory ailments. It will help to soothe a sore throat, and it clears up excess mucus. All you need to do is to cut up a little bit of onion and add it into a jar with some garlic and cover it with raw honey. You're going to seal the jar, allow it to set at room temperature overnight, and this mixture will be ready to use the next day. So if you get sick and these other things haven't fermented yet, you can go ahead and make this and use it right away. After 24 hours, you're going to remove the onion, and then you can stick this in the refrigerator, and it'll last for about 2 to 3 months in the refrigerator. The next thing we're going to make is the Golden Immunity Balm, and this is just a drink that can be made in just a few minutes. First, you're just going to start boiling about 2 cups of water. Then you're going to want to grate some fresh ginger, about 1 teaspoon. You're going to take half a lemon, cut it in half, squeeze the lemon juice into the water, and then just drop the peel in there also. Then add 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric, just a pinch of cayenne pepper. The more you can handle, the better. and then some freshly ground peppercorn, which is going to help all of these nutrients absorb. You're just going to allow that to come to a low boil. Once it does, just remove it from the heat and allow it to sit for another 2 to 3 minutes. You can add raw honey if you want for some added nutrients and a little bit of sweetness. Looking at all these ingredients, you might think this drink seems a little intense and intimidating, but I promise you it is very good. And more importantly, very, very good for you. Eating healthy is also super important when trying to boost your immune system, but eating healthy does not have to be expensive or difficult. Here are 7 cheap and easy crockpot meals that are full of immunity boosting nutrients.